Hey there, everyone. Welcome to episode 1185 of the Mike from Maine show, the place where we do daily interviews with successful online entrepreneurs. This is your host, Mike Thomas, and today on the show, we have Scotty Carter on, and we're going to be talking about a huge opportunity where you're going to be able to use their platform to create and sell unlimited mobile super fast websites to your clients in a way that has been in the process since 2012, and now Google is giving it super importance. Let's get into this. Here's Scotty. We are here today with Scotty Carter. Scotty, welcome to the show.
Nice to be here.
Scotty, we're going to jump right into this and read off the headline that you guys have on the sales page here. It says here, create lightning fast mobile first websites with this first of a kind site builder. Now, bring us into this. Why should we be excited? I know there's this whole thing with like mobile first here, and
Right.
I'm hoping you can enlighten us here.
Definitely, Mike. It is a bold statement for sure, and we don't make it lightly. So basically, in case everybody is not aware, Google has changed the game. The game has now been changed to everything is all about mobile first. Mm-hmm. Now, the world is all about mobile friendly. This is different. It's mobile first, and Google clearly states, they actually just had an article just a few weeks ago on their mobile indexing. It's mobile is first, not mobile is last. So that's basically where we're coming from with this. We've re-engineered the way sites are being built now. So we start with your mobile device first, and then we adapt it to your tablet and to your desktop the way it's supposed to be done and the way that Google is requiring it to be done. So we're in the business now of being mobile first. If you are actually building it the responsive way, which is through a desktop, which is called responsive, which is desktop first. Mm-hmm. So we have actually now are the fix for what Google is announced. And they actually announced it, Mike, back in 2016. And if you want to get even further, they announced this back in 2012, which is actually when we started this. So that's why our mobile first technology is coming to play now. And it's absolutely, we timed it perfectly because we knew it was happening, and now we're introducing mobile-first technology to the entire world. It's pretty exciting, Mike.
So they've been trying to warn us for a while now, and for years, and people have been
2012
kind of paying attention with the whole responsive thing. Everyone wants to make sure that their website, they like you said, they build it first on for the desktop, and then they want to make it mobile-friendly after, and you're saying that you guys want to just focus directly on that mobile experience because, let's face it, our phones are with us all the time.
Correct.
Wherever we go. I mean, I'm definitely browsing the internet much more on my phone than I am on my desktop, and I'm sure a lot of our customers are doing the same thing here. Okay, so you guys created a technology that's going to do that for us, and it's going to make these pages. It's like it's going to make them faster. Lightning fast.
That's what makes them faster. When you load for mobile first, you actually now make everything else that loads that much faster because the mobile indexing in the mobile site has been loaded absolutely first. And when you get to customize it exactly how you want, click to call. Do we need that on desktop, maps? So you get to customize everything on mobile and on desktop. So it's almost like building two sites at the exact same time. It's pretty fun.
Your product that you're going to be releasing here, Mobifirst, is it a page builder? Is it a WordPress plugin? Is it like, what is this? Is this like a ClickFunnels type thing or a lead pages type thing? What kind of thing is this?
It's quite simply, Mike, it's a paradigm shift. And so it is the way that you take a page so you can build a page with it. All the sales pages that you are all going to be viewing, that was all built with our system. So we did not go to ClickFunnels. We did not go anywhere. We built everything with our system, which means it's optimized. It's automatically optimized with us. We're not putting in keywords. We're not even doing any SEO on it. We're actually just using our mobile-first technology, which indexes it with Google with the load speeds of under 3 seconds. Most of our sites are about a second. Now you're going to be up on those page searches, and everybody else who is not is going to be That's going to be your competitors going by the wayside. So this is the way that we're not telling you it has to be done this way. Google is telling you it has to be done this way. And we also have to think of the entire world, Mike. I actually talked to some people over in Africa. They're like, Scotty, we don't even have desktops. I talked to somebody over in the Caribbean islands. We don't even use desktops. It's all about mobile. They don't have the money to get desktops. They're just all about a mobile phone. So why would we want to approach this from a desktop first? So
do you have any real life examples or any proof that you can share with us of people actually using this? Like, it sounds nice theoretically, but any actual proof here?
Exactly. So where am I coming up with these page speeds? Where am I getting all this information? You'll actually even see it on our sales pages, as we actually have information that shows page speeds. Even some of the pages that you're looking at we built will actually even show you what their page speed is. We've even gone ahead and taken a WordPress site from a customer that we have, and then we recreated that on Mobifirst, and we blew them away by over 2 seconds in load speed. It wasn't even a competition. So that's why this Mobifirst is timed perfectly, and it's not a WordPress plugin. And anybody building WordPress sites, here's my little, be careful, because we're also developing a system. We're going to be actually able to clone over WordPress sites and bring them over to Mobifirst. So that's a future development too as well, because with our platform, we're not just, here you go, take it, thank you. No. This is a long-term company with constant improvements, constant upgrades. So when you get in now, be thankful, because this will get more expensive and it'll get more advanced as time goes on with more user-friendly features as technology allows. So we're here to stay.
When you guys release this to the market, you're going to be releasing it for a one-time price it's going to include unlimited websites, and if you get the commercial license, you can actually sell these sites and create unlimited sites. And you're hosting it. Is there any limit on how long you're going to be hosting these pages for? I mean, we can't use the term lifetime, because we don't know what that life is. Is it my life? Is it your life? Whose life is it? But how long realistically are the customers going to expect their pages and their websites to be hosted here?
As long as you have the site. As long as you're with us, because you come in, you have a one-time fee paid, great. Now you have all the sites, the hosting, everything is all included on that. You do not have to pay anything more for it. You could simply use our pre-generated hosting URL for any site you have, copy, paste it, put it in Facebook, put it wherever you want, and there's your actual domain. Now, if you actually wanted to go and get your own domain, we do not provide domains, so maybe you went to GoDaddy or something, because you can domain your own site. You can use our hosting, but if you wanted to domain it, you can actually do that too as well. It's fully up to yourself.
Cool. Let's take a look under the hood. If you want to show us a little bit of how it works under there. I know you can't show us everything, and there will be more demos and stuff on the sales page for people, but if you can just give us a sneak peek, that would be great.
I will. And if Mike, if you see me scrolling my eyes from side to side, because I actually have multiple monitors. Now, I obviously like to move really quickly. So let me show you some examples here, and let me share my screen.
And if you want to, Scott, you can actually turn off your camera as well. We'll save some bandwidth.
That's what it's doing. So now let me.
There you go. I get your screen. I can see.
Are you seeing the importing template?
Yep, I can see that.
Okay. So this is, I'm just going to go over this real quick, because this is what you actually see when you first get into your system. So we also wanted to mention there is a wealth of tutorials in here too as well. As you see right over in here, we got about 82 plus tutorials, really short, about a minute and a half to kind of go through the entire system. So to keep things kind of going quickly, what I've already done is I've actually already picked a site. So what I do is I'll show you here. I just simply go, if I want to make a new site, I click create a new site. I use our wizard. Once you get good at it, you don't even need the wizard. Now you can see all these templates, and they're WordPress style templates. So they're very, very advanced. And each one of these can customize in a million different ways. Quite frankly, Mike, I only actually had to provide one, because you can customize it in any different way you want it, but we provided a wealth of them. So all I ever have to do is pick one of these, and I can go ahead and then start to customize it. Well, since I already picked one, let's go right over to it. There's a mic demo. Now you start to see a few of the differences. Now, what you're starting to see already is, here's our editor, real time. I've actually already put in a few things in here. You see it's a mobile device. I can view the site, which I'll show you right over in here. View it right over in here in multiple different views. So now let me go over in here and let me show you what I'm doing. So all you ever have to do, and this is a really fast landing page, I can have this up in about 3 minutes. I go into my forms, I simply click on a button, pick the header, and now for this one, I can put in a video, I can put in an image. Since I already have a video playing, let's go ahead and change it to an image. We even have a global media library if you'd like. I'm just going to pick something real simple, real fun. I do need my cup of coffee today.
And for you guys watching this, just want to make a note here. Because of the internet connection here, it might be a little blurry for you guys. If you guys want to see an even more detailed demo, you'll be able to check it out on the sales page as well. So don't get frustrated. If it's coming in a little bit blurry here, this will just give you a basic idea. So it continues.
Correct. And what I also want you to notice, Mike, is as I do this, how fast everything is actually happening over here. So not only do we boast about how fast our load speeds are, we're also extremely fast for when you're loading any piece of content, video, or images. So you don't have to sit there and wait for it to buffer. You don't have to now go see it on another page and see if your work is good. You actually get to check it. And if you wanted to check all three at the same time, you would do that. Now all you ever have to do is refresh, and then it'll pop up exactly what you want to see and see how fast it loads up and all different devices, and these actually work. Pretty neat.
Love it.
So that's how you would do that. And now I just go into here. Now I can edit through in here, or I can just go right over in here and edit. You can see over in here, say I don't like the words. I can go and change all the words right here. It doesn't get your message. I got to make sure I'm typing on the right keyboard as I have multiple computers here. Your message would go in here. I can adjust the size. I can do whatever I want because we want to make sure it fits the correct device. So now I probably change the color of it, but you see where I'm going with it, right? So it's very, very, very simple to edit and see it very fast. So you're no more this frustrated. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I get very frustrated when I'm trying to edit something and it's taking forever for me to see it. Those days are gone with us. Mobile-first technology. Now, what I really want to show you is something here. I don't want to get into a lot more because this is all widget-based. As you'll see over in here, you see I have all these, and I can move them all around. They're all widgets. But what I want to show you is something a little bit unique for us. Let me demonstrate my mobile-first technology, okay? So you're seeing this right in here, and what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and view this site, and I'm going to view it in the full site. So you see this. Now, what you're noticing right in here, you see you have first name, last name. We have a built-in autoresponder too as well. So you don't have to go out and spend money on another one. We have a built-in autoresponder. And if you want to integrate with MailChimp, you can integrate with MailChimp, and we'll have many more. But our autoresponder is amazing. I absolutely fell in love with my autoresponder. But what I want to show you is here's the autoresponder attached. But look down over in here. You see this? You see that, Mike? Did you notice something a little different?
It comes in a little blurry once in a while, so it's a little hard to see all the details.
Then let me tell you what's actually you're seeing. So over in here, I have name, last name, email, right? Just like I had over here on my desktop. But now what you're seeing is I have yet another one, which is down in here. Well, you're like, Scotty, that's two different things. Let me show you how you can now change what is viewed on what device. So watch this. You see this one here? I can actually now go to this one. And I click on over in here. I go to edit it. Now I simply scroll down to the bottom, and you can do this on every single widget, which means I can put two headers. I can put a desktop header and I can put a mobile header. I can have so much control over this. It's fun. You see the autoresponder? So now what I want to do is additional options. With the simple, see how it says mobile only? You see how this is right like this now? Now let me go desktop only, save. Where'd it go?
So you can now customize it for whether it's mobile or desktop.
I just dropped the mic. That is unbelievably massive. So yes, each and every element widget that you have on this site, you determine what is shown on desktop and what is shown on mobile. For example, some people may want a website with a video background. That's probably great for desktop, maybe not so good for a mobile phone until mobile phones get even that much more advanced, or browsers. So you can have a static image on one, another one, a video, another one. So essentially, I could build you a mobile site and tell you I'm going to throw in the desktop site for free, and I built it all with one. So that's all I did. So then when you go and view the site, we'll go over here again just so you can show. See, now it's all there because I now turned off it. So obviously I wouldn't want that in here. I just want it in mobile. So we give you the ability to determine what is seen. You see how that's just completely different?
Love it. And it's, I don't know how many times I've wanted to have like something show up on one version and not on another, because it just, sometimes things just don't make sense to have them on.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's a huge problem. And there is no fix. We are the only fix. There's only one other way that you're actually going to be able to do it. You'd actually have to hire somebody to build you a mobile first site. Then they have to separately build you a desktop site and connect the two. You're never going to have what we have in one platform. Even when they do that, your load speeds are slower, and then you're now at the mercy of whoever built you that site. So this one, you're in complete control of your own site. Edit it, do whatever. You see how fast these are. You want to see how fast we can actually even load a video? Watch as I do this. I'll go to the header, and then I'll show you something. One last thing. I want to use a video. Maybe some people want a video as a background. I can now do the video as a background. Take this one off. And I can start showing video in the background. And there it goes. See? Now, did anybody even think of how fast that just happened? Now, this is not a video that's necessarily optimized for this one, but let me show you. What I mean optimized is the video was actually some marketing thing, but now look at this. So I could show that on desktop, and I could show another one. I could just show that as a static image on mobile too as well. Now, one last thing I'm going to show you. Say you're looking at this and you're like, Scotty, you know what? Kind of like it, but kind of don't like it. Well, let me go right over here, and this will be the last thing I show you. This should really knock those socks off. Now, you see my message in here? Let's change it. Now, I'm going to change the theme, but I'm not going to change the content.
You can just go easily and change it. I like that.
See how that changed? See how that changed? Now, let me do one that's a little bit more like pronounced. Let's go to this one. So now, imagine this. Imagine this is the landing page that you fell in love with. It's getting you a lot of leads. Great. Now all you have to do is, you see how that just changed there again? Now, if I want to go even a step further, I can go down in here, and now I can just change. I can change it to, let's go this. Let's now change everything. Those complete customization, I've now changed that. You see how I just did it? Now it changes it for the whole site. I want to change the buttons. So really, really simple. You click a button, and you get to see what it looks like real time, so you don't have to be bothered by, does this look good? Do I have to test it? You test it real time. So that is our system in a nutshell. It's pretty neat.
Very cool. And you do all the changes for all your websites inside of one dashboard? Is that how that works?
Correct. And then again, remember, now say that I like this one. Watch this. You want to build pages faster than anybody on the planet? Great. You're like, Scotty, this one's great. It's doing really good. Clone the site. I just now created another site. Watch this. Cloned. I go in here, I do it. Now I'm working on the clone site. I've now gotten off that other site. I can go over in here, change the style to something that is I like. And then now I just created another site. That fast.
That's cool.
Done.
Question for
Done.
you.
Yes.
With the commercial license that you guys have as an option on the front end, I'm really interested in that. I think a lot of my subscribers are going to be interested in that as well. Let's say that I create a site. I go out to I approach like a local business, like a restaurant or something, and I sell them a Mobifirst website. When I sell them that website, do I control it still from my back end area, or does the customer that I sell the website to receive their own login? How does that work?
No, you would actually now, that's part of your business. So now you would actually be the one who would do all the editing, everything for your customer. So that's where you start building in that residual. So now you can go, Mr. Customer, because that's the way that the industry is done, by the way. So if you're going to maintain the system, that's just the way that it is done. So you can charge somebody whatever you want to charge on a monthly, because remember, you're not paying for hosting, you paid a one-time fee, so everything you make from us is pure profit.
That's cool. I mean, I could see opportunities to go out there and approach businesses that even already have websites
100%.
and say, oh, I'm going to make your website even better. I'm going to make it fast on mobile, and I'm going to host it for you. And it's not going to cost me any money because I already have all that included in here, and I can charge them. Right. Even if I didn't charge them a ton of money, Scotty, for that. I mean, I can still even if I'm only making $47 a month from them, that's all going to be profit because because I'm not paying anything. So easy. Yeah,
and guess what you'll be? Has anybody ever had a site built for them from anybody like as a developer and realize that now I have to call my developer, now I have to do this, now I have to, and you're about 2 weeks for anything. Now you take it as you're the business owner. I approach somebody, sold them the site. Now that person calls me up and say, hey, I need you to add this to my website. You had it done that fast because their platform is so easy to use. You go into their site, you pull up their email address, boom. Hey, Mr. Smith wanted a new image over here. Done. Mr. Smith, go ahead, refresh your site. It's already done.
Love it.
You will keep your customers.
I think there's so many opportunities for making money from this, even if it's not just for your own websites, for selling this to customers. I think it's huge.
Well, what we also have is we actually have some special widgets. Now we have some special widgets that go along with a real estate system, a food ordering system, an e-commerce system. So all stuff that we've integrated all with our platform. And I should take away integrated because we actually created everything. We created the food ordering system. You could go to that person down the street who's a mom and pop, can't afford a $10,000 website, a pizza store. You can go to them, approach them, and now have them have a mobile first website that you built for them with our food ordering. Yes, food ordering. They can actually go, I'd like a hamburger or it's a pizza with pepperoni, this delivered, or pick up a tip. So we have a lot that you can actually now go out to and market to your neighbor, your online business, your local business stores. Every person needs this service. You now can offer it to them at a price that nobody else can come close to touching. And by the way, Mike, if you ever have somebody who has a customer that wants a website built that is just beyond their scope of skill, we will help you. We will build it for you, and then we will actually give you it at a very, 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 very good price, and you go ahead and you upsell that too as well. So we got you covered.
What about Ssl certificates? Because I know a lot of people are concerned. I know Google came up with an update that if you don't have an Ssl certificate, you can get it's warnings come up and stuff.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You need an Ssl certificate. That's a security. Google makes you have it. If you don't, your website is dead. So we actually have something which is awesome. If anybody's ever trying to put an Ssl certificate on, good luck. You're going to have to go ahead and contact support system in order to get an SSL done. It is so tricky, but if you know how to do it, great. You can upload an SSL yourself. But what we've actually done, and I think this is phenomenal, my developer has actually agreed he's going to offer SSL certificates at a crazy price because he has to install them and do everything. And they can have your site with SSL. I know that's part of some of the offers, and I would highly, highly jump on that because if you're going now, granted, our site is already secure, so if you're using our URL, you're going to be good. But if you're building a site and you want to have it your own, you have to have an SSL certificate.
Cool. Okay. So that's let's jump back on camera here. If there's anything else, did you want to show anything else here, or is that, I know you can't show everything, but is that everything you wanted to show us here today?
No, if you're still seeing my screen, are you still seeing my screen?
Yes.
Let me show you one thing.
Sure.
I'm going to show you this. So I'm going to show you this right here is an actual website that was built from one of our templates from one of our beta testers. This full site. Look at all the services. Everything that was put in.
Oh, here we go. Okay, now I'm seeing it. It was a little bit of a delay. Now I got it. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is a full on-site that he built. All through it, you can see right over in here, he's already put his domain on it. Now, this site with a lot to it, all this, a lot of images that I actually have to preview in here. These all load, by the way. So when we take that, Let's go over to home, and we go to the Pingdom Test. Let's go over in here and take it and see how fast. And there's a lot to this site too as well. So Pingdom over in here. Oh, by the way, that site that I just did for you guys, that loaded in under a second. Or sorry, just over a second. So basically, and you put it in a nutshell, if somebody loads in 3 seconds and you're with Mobifirst and you load in 1 second, there's no way that that person with 3 seconds is ever going to beat you in search rankings.
1 second's quick.
That
too.
massive site, 1.11 second, and also must pay attention, performance grade, an A.
That's really good.
That's that massive site. That is huge. So our developers actually found a way to compress images, and then we'll actually even have some special training. We can show you how you can even make our sites even faster. And that's Mobifirst.
Cool. Okay, come back to me if you want to share your video again and stop sharing your screen. Okay, let's see if you come back to me here. Here you go. Okay, you are back. Awesome. Thank you, Scotty. Let's go over the OTOs. I know you've got, I think, 3 of them that I'm aware of here. If you want to just quickly kind of go over them, I know people will see them after they purchase, but if you just kind of give them an idea of what they're going to be offered.
Sure. First one, obviously, we have the Mobifirst Basic. It is going to have 30 templates. Then we're going to have the commercial. The commercial one, you're actually going to be able to sell your creations to as well and make some money off it. And you're going to get unlimited hosting, 70 templates too as well.
And that's,
in the commercial
by
license.
the way, guys, those are the front end offers there. So you guys can either get the basic version or the commercial one. Obviously, the basic one is if you just want to use it for yourself, and the commercial is if you want to sell it to people. Okay, so you got three upsells here.
Yes, we have our first one, which is the Designers Template Club. Now that one's awesome because we are going to actually be putting in from my developer some templates that are way more advanced with headings that just pop out, some special CSS coding, everything will be special templates. You'll definitely want to get that to make you stand above the crowd for those. We're going to have that at a crazy price too as well, and you're going to get 10 a month. Then we have the local marketing pack. That's the one where you really, if you want to go out to your local market, your e-commerce, anything in your local market, hey, if it's a brick and mortar, it's a store, they need some help. You're going to have a chance to actually unlock more templates and our food ordering for restaurants, our real estate. Then you're going to get a loyalty card, a scratch-off digital card. You get some coupons, so you get a lot of digital stuff that really, really is going to make your website stand out, especially if you want to sell it to somebody. Imagine a scratch-off on your website. You can scratch it off on your phone and go, oh my God, I just won something. Let me go to that store. Then your next one is going to be advanced training. That is from my developer and myself. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting in on the advanced training to learn from Silvio, and he breaks everything down in really, really simple ways to do things. He's going to show us how to go in and actually change some of the coding, CSS, real simple, and he'll give us a skeleton, if you will, easy to follow, and then now our websites are just incredible at that point. So those are some ways to really take this even that much further.
Cool. And awesome. Scotty, thank you so much for coming on the show here today. Is there anything else, anything we missed, anything you wanted to mention?
We did. We did have our Ssl certificates. As again, that was something that we just decided to add last minute to as well. And installed, so we will install them, and up to 3 domains too as well. So I would take advantage of that too as well. Get it now before this, for the prices, actually, we have to go up later on. But so that should be about it, and that's a good start.
Scotty, again, thank you so much for coming on the show today, and best of luck with your launch.
Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate it. It was my pleasure.
I hope you enjoyed the interview today with Scotty. If you are interested in picking up Mobifirst at its lowest price, you're going to want to come back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday, June 10th. You're going to be able to get it at its early bird discounted price along with my special bonuses. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.